for being here. Um, so this is the first time that we met,
Mhm.
that we're meeting, and I asked a good friend of mine this week, who here was magic, and instantly he showed me your Instagram, and I connected to the pictures of you when you're doing music, and there was something that was so appealing to me and so strong that automatically I connected to you to ask you if you wanted to be here, and you said yes, and now we're here.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what we're going to talk about, but it's going to be fun. How are you?
I'm really good, enjoying the life today. In this process, I can be good, help to other people, be good together, and then that's it. Start to spray different parts.
And so the podcast is named Ignite Your Magic. So the first thing I would love to know is, well, do you consider that you are magic?
Yeah, you're magic.
And what is your magic? How would you explain it?
You know, I have in every particle of my being, and I continue in this in that constant exploration. And then I can tell you, I can make the definition of who I am, and then that the identity for me is a point of how we can move from that identity. All that definitions of who I am, or that definition don't mark say you are this, and you for all your life is going to be like that. And then all the times I am removing from me my comfort areas, making a destroying myself, making the destruction of myself, creating, destructing, doing, exploring, and making a lot of stuff. And many times I do a lot of mistakes, of course. And well, but that kind of mistakes in some point is when I see, oh, that was a mistake. Something was need to be like that. What's to, so it's something of a need to be like that for, from that kind of life experience, I learned a lot, and my explorations with life, with human being and everything is going to be much better with with, with all that learnings. And
So how would you like today? Because I understand I don't want to put you in a box that this is who you are. I hate to do that. But how would you like, I don't know you.
Mhm.
I just seen very quickly on Instagram and I was like, and so today, today, how would you like what is your superpower? What are your gifts? What is your magic right now?
Because now I am exploring a lot this sound, how we can use this sound in a healing way for be well, for emotional regulation, for surrender, for clean all your being, and from there liberate through the sound. And it's what I do, and then it's a cathartic experience for me. The sound, and it's an understanding of everything is in everything is frequency, and all this is the sound and all this vibrating, and we can travel in our thoughts and our emotions and action and words and here, here. This word is no face, so it's no Ruben, human. From here, my words is here talking my spirit to the spirit, my spirit to the spirit, with the great spirit. Then for me, the part of the nationalism and all that kind of thing, for me, don't no existence. And then the sounds are helping me a lot for kind of from my childhood in when I be teenager, helping me a lot for can have that emotional regulation, for can understand how are flowing my how how my body, biological body and energetic body function, and and help me with the depression, with the anxiety, stress, and then from there I start to practice a lot again, putting in practice and be good. And that process take me to in some point. other people who was living a critical situation, they go next to me and replicate use what I am doing, and then they start to feel good. Then was one, then other, and then one there was many people. That I'm going to have my first workshop, guiding workshop for how we can use the sound in that way. Then from here we start with the vibration of our voice, of how this vibration can help us a lot. And then for me was a process of first I can understand how I already know how I am feeling now and how I am sound, how I can share with somebody. And then from there, exploring how I in words in my English. Then when I will practice my English very very and putting in words my thoughts, because sometimes my thoughts it, but putting in words is sometimes it's and then from there I was exploring and can explain to somebody how move these sounds to our feet, to our sacro, to our chest, to our head, and then connecting with heart of the earth, with the heart of the sky, and all the hearts in one heart, in our heart, with the sound, and then from here exploring in the infinite sound.
So you teach that to people.
Yes, and then that is that what start to help to many people, empowering herself for of your own energy, your own magic, that medicine of finding yourself. And then I start to observe how many people are really confident, but more all this limitation of how putting the society about in our in my childhood was and that make of the people have this sensation of they can express because many of us when in my experience in my childhood of don't move, don't talk, you need to be quiet and sit there. Well, like that when I move, of course I play a lot, but sometimes my parents, they are strict, and then they let me play, but when I need to be in one place, is there. Is one only one look at my mother.
Go back in the box.
And then even in the school, and all our educational system is making for the person, the child, need to mold into the educational in the school, the system education. But the system of education needs to be molding into the person because are many aptitudes of some people of it's not the same of others, and then are other people of are good in these aptitudes, but for all these aptitudes, the good aptitudes of they have is covering, and then in Mexico, many people stop to go to the school for that reasons, and then because we feel other kind of interest for the life, and then for me it was a kind like that, but only because my mother and my father them are super strict, so I finished the school, well, some grades. Yeah, I don't really want to go there. I spent my big period of my school in a Catholic school, and then they are super strict. And then when I finally, or before, I told like this in all my teenager, like this.
Okay.
That's it. And we don't really talk. And then the music helped me a lot to me. When
To express
to
yourself.
express myself, I start to first I start to I like a lot of the dramaturgy, and then I start to study theater and dramaturgy techniques and super cool. And that helped me a lot, even in my school. That give me points to the other teachers, and then say, "Oh, you are good in dramaturgy. You it's okay." And then they give me chance for relaxing the other signatures. But when I got yeah to the streets, to the world, was the music. When I started to play music and before I be working in construction with a friend, we start to work together and then one day I said to him, I am playing bass in a band. I say to my friends. In that moment we are living in Oklahoma. Then I said to my friend, I want to move. I want to move to Dallas. I have many other friends. They are musicians, and they are super really good. And then they invite me to live to Dallas. They come here, and you can continue practicing, and you can learn a lot. I said to my friends, I want to move. I want to continue this. I don't want to work anymore in this. I like the construction. I like build. I enjoy, but not for be working there 7 days of my life and be a slave to the work.
Mhm.
And then and then mm, say then when I see you in the stage playing music in the construction, I see you.
Mhm.
But when I see you on the stage, I
Mhm.
rarely see you. I
Mhm.
see you who you are, who you are. Jelly face, I'm red, and jumping in the people and do stuff. And that's who you are.
Yeah.
Oh, that is you flowing.
Yeah.
Let's go. So, yeah, in that moment when I go to the stage, I open my mouth, I scream, I do say things. That moment, I don't really put como que too much attention, but I feel of my life is more happy. I am more happy with that.
You're alive.
Uh-huh.
You look very alive.
Yeah.
Like, if I connect to that, what I see is, I think for so many people to see you being so free of feeling like, just when you act it, you don't act it, you are it, but the way like you express all the feeling and with so much passion and with like, it's there. I think so many people are stuck not feeling and are stuck here. They're not in their body. To see somebody like you that is so much in his body and feels everything and scream and do all the noise could allow them to do the same thing.
And if isn't that when I start to explore this sound when came the COVID, in that moment, so all the tour was canceled, and then we don't have uh, that's all that festival so things. And then that moment was go out of that comfort area we already have, uh, and make a reinvention of myself, but into with my creativity. With this, I can do a lot of stuff, but if I want to do something, to work in something, so I want to put my creativity in this. And then I start to make necklace, because before we are doing all the costumes, and then I start to make I collect wood in the parks, and then I buy a Dremel, and then I start to make necklace. And then I start to send a necklace to different. And then I put in Facebook and Instagram. Then some amazing people they start to buy my necklace. I be super grateful for that because that was my income in that moment when I can work in nothing. Yeah, for me it was super amazing because I continue in my creativity, in exploring this other area, and I have some money from there, or something of by getting that, and for buy food or things, and then that take me to do this after to be in this group of people, make founding my harmony with these techniques of I be practicing with the sound and movement. uh, I started putting in practice on me, direct on me, and be there and be uh, exploring with any kind of limitation and be in the sound. And for me, that space of being one place, one room, uh, that room don't was something of limit my spirit or my energy. And then that happened the same when I be dancing. I only put my body there. And of course, I start to think a lot of stuff and things and situations and blah blah blah. I start to accept, be in that acceptation and surrender into that. Then when I accept, all that anger, sadness, rancor, uh, all what is happening around in the society. From there, I start to happening mm, feel feel the eternity, the infinity, and nothing, dying, dying, and living. And then I feel my thoughts stop to I stop to think. Only I be there in fearsome. If I close my eyes, I see lights and all kind of things moving. And then all these things, when I be there surrendering the experience, all these things start to create like fractals. And then I was thinking, oh, fractals. And then that one, when I start thinking about fractals, they start to dissolve. And then I said, Ruben, don't think about nothing. And I there, living that experience. And then all these fractals, they start to, why they all floating there? And then from there, uh, what I am watching here, my spectrum of vision start to be left, right, up, down, back, and it was like evolving. And I don't watching spheric, but it was there. I observed how all these geometric and fractals start to be. But if before was big, yeah, it was a moment of when I am surrendering the experience, start to be more like small and when more small, but like journey seemed super fast. Then I opened my eyes because it was super powerful. I mean, wow, I felt my heart. I see this experience of forgiveness.
Mm.
Wow, with this super love of everything. I say, wow, yeah, wow. And then that really take me and put me there and take me in a state of total acceptation what I'm living in that moment. And then from there, start to be seated, and and that's why I think, okay, now what happened if I put in practice all what I am learning with sound, and then I be there, and then moving in sound. And let all the sound travel. Yeah, I don't have any kind of limitation of the sound. I stop to think about what is the next sound or what I'm going to do, and I continue the sound. I there only smashing a table. And then that sound just start. I start to feel the frequency, the sensation of everything of around of me. But the first sensations, the frequency of I start to feel, because the frequency more come with more density. And then all the frequency with more density, because all this frequency of sadness and anger is something of start traveling into my body. I start to cry of sadness. I start to be angry. But that is not my anger because I don't not angry, but it's sad. I'm crying. Uh, but when I totally accept all that, how no mind, but be there, be objective from where come, what is that emotion? And then I start to feel that rancor, right? Telling you that perversion. I feel a moment of I feel like something of no, I don't like. I feel this something disgusting in my body as if it is something that's freaking. Continue. Then from him, there's coming that forgiveness. As you better forgive. That I taking forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Forgive. it was in a deep experience of forgiveness. From there, start to embrace me the gratitude. I see, I feel the fragrance of gratitude. From here, I be crying in gratitude, and then from I be surrendering the gratitude. Start to be a blossom of love everywhere. In that moment, if before I be crying in sadness and anger and rancor, I hear I am crying in happiness, in love, in true passion for live the life. And then from here, I be feeling how it's coming the sound to here, to my mouth, to my plank, and how I am sending all my sound I have from my head, sending like a sonar. And then I am in this sonar. I feel of how I am going to more high tones and from and low tones, and then it's like half a line, and then it's feeling how. Then from here I start to travel I feel how the frequency of sadness and anger and happiness and love. Sometimes I stay in one frequency. I can keep it. I feel it, but I start to exploring now, be navigating in this and be I feel it, and then I see now I have this uh, flow can explore all these emotions. But our point in this line is like the unification of everything. When I feel this unification, because I feel but I feel this, but all the times when I cross here, I feel how my body zoom, 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 and then I keep there, and then the zoom, it's like, in that moment I say, I'm breathing, breathe deep, and keep again. Then I feel of how with the sound, I'm making of this frequency of total forgiveness and acceptation in the unification, accepting everything in one, and that expands. And then I feel the people, I feel the walls, I feel the space. And then traveling in there, and I feel when I am pushing with sound, this onda is going, and I can go more far. From there, changing of things of how I am perceiving my interaction with the reality. Well, how I am judging how reality are more of that, more of our sense can perceive, and then how we can amplify our sense, how we can see more of from here, how we can listen more and feel it, and it's no kind of limitations, but how being in that acceptation is the key. And the life is full of different things, all the vicissitudes, or complicated moments, happy moments. But when we take all these complicated moments, or the people can say, "Oh, I am living a bad time," or "I am sad," "I am anger." But we are making of all these moments sacred, because it's sacred. Then when we are there in making this space, is when we start to have a different interaction with the reality, with the consciousness, with our human being and connecting, because it's something of many times the people tell me how I can connect. Well, no, first thing is remember we never are disconnect. All the times we are connecting, always. But the thing that we are forgetting, and we forget so easy.
Mhm.
And then it's something of for me this, because it's for me was it's experience of is so powerful, so movement of many people in that time when I have that experience, was many people in this space with many situations. Many of these people are in this space are with a lot of depression, stress. Uh, they have experience only for me here making sounds.
Mhm.
They have a releasing. That release as
Mhm.
uh, and all this is when all them start to practice. When we start to practice together, many of these people don't have any kind of attachment to meditations, to yoga or breath work, nothing of that. And then how this can be any person can practice, and is something is so natural and primal into the in our body, in everything. And then it's something of are many people of are open for can practice, because sometimes for different people of tone are kind of quite close to practice of big wellness. Um, they feel something weird. Oh, how I go to breathe. That is almost something hippie thing, or the yoga. That is almost something. What is not for me. And then when they feel the sound, it's something of move, move, and start to remove all that shells that we have. Um, and then after that is when I start to share with people, first of flowing more into this and exploring.
And would you have like some maybe exercise or tricks for people to try at home?
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Would you like to share some?
yes, of course. Uh, from here I start. When I want to put in this position.
Yeah. Good.
Please, I invite you to close your eyes. Breathe deep in your heart and accept the sound, all what is happening around of you right now, how part of the experience. Nothing is an interruption or abruption in what we are living and exploring, and accept. Breathe deep in your heart. Exhale slow. Breathe deep and think in the people of you love. Think in the people of love you. And transform your body in a channel for expand that love in the microcosmos to the macrocosmos. Breathe deep. Exhale. Breathe deep in the forest. Exhale in the jungle. Breathe in the desert. Exhale in the Arctics. Breathe in the heart of the earth. Exhale in the galaxy. Breathe deep and expand your vision in the cosmos. Exhale and observe the stars of all around of you. Breathe deep in the star of you are. Exhale the energy of the star. Breathe deep in the heart of the star. Hold, release slow, and send that energy to this planet in this body. Breathe deep in the heart of the star. Create the vibration of the air. Breathe deep and send that vibration of the air through your body, sending to your feet. Oh, I had to take a shower. Breathe deep and send the vibration of the air, the floor. Breathe deep and expand your roots. Breathe deep and connect with your roots, with the roots far around of you. Breathe deep and send to the heart of the earth. Breathe deep, and from the heart of the earth send the A and transforming E in your head. Breathe deep, and from your crown send the E to the heart of the sky. Breathe deep and expand the E in the heart of the sky. Breathe deep, expand in the sky. Breathe deep, send into the heart of the sky. Breathe deep and hold. Now you are connecting the heart of the earth to the heart of the sky, traveling through our body. What is up is down, what is down is up. In our heart, we expand the vibration of the O. Breathe deep in unification of the hearts. Breathe deep, your heart in one single heart. Breathe deep and hold. The vibration of the O we are sending to our sacrum, in case of woman, in the womb, in the case of the man, in the testicles, sending the sound of the O, transforming in U. Breathe deep. Nutrish. Breathe deep. Transmute. Breathe deep. Create. Breathe deep and expand in every particle of your being. Nutrish, transmuting, and creation. Breathe deep. Expand inside of your being. Breathe deep and hold. Exhale in out. Breathe deep. Exhale and expand the vibration. Breathe deep and create the vibration of awe. Breathe deep and use your body how antenna and feel the vibration around of you how a sphere. Breathe deep. If I want a person next to you, expand that vibration together. Breathe deep and expand that vibration in the space where you are. Breathe deep and expand the vibration in the neighborhood. Breathe deep and expand in the town. Breathe deep and expand in the continent. Breathe deep and embrace the planet. Breathe deep and expand in the galaxy. Breathe deep and flow in the total consciousness. Breathe deep and navigate in the cosmic web. Breathe deep in your heart. Breathe deep in the womb of the mother. Breathe deep in the heart of the mother. Breathe with the mother. Feel the womb of the mother. Feel the contractions of mother. by you. Put your hand next to your heart and feel your heartbeat. That heartbeat is the heartbeat of the first star in the origin. That heartbeat is the heartbeat of all the stars of our traveling for the cosmos, galaxies, dimensions, and multidimensions. That heartbeat. Learn to feel it. Learn to breathe in it. Learn to listen. The next time when you open your eye, learn to see and see all that stars of are traveling and are around of you in your home, streets, in your work, in your life. And all of us together, we are sharing the same heartbeat, the same heart, one single heart. Colabacha y chulequeta y un tatashibalba. Tlasakamati. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you so much for opening your heart and being one heart. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you so This is magic.
I have here, we probably love the This is what I want to share with the humanity. This is what I want to share with everybody. Mhm. I want to let every person feel how we can interact with harmony, with love. Mm-hmm. This I am living this sort of passion, love for life, live the life. Um, when I live this kind of experience for me, I trust in the humanity. I believe it. Because how are many things happening there? Here we are people of love, are people who we want to be good each to the other. And then I trust from here, I put a seed, and this is going to be spread to more people. And every person is going to be there. No, this is to make an expansion. Every person, everything is make the difference. Can be small things. We can think this is what I can do. I am only one. But if you see, it's only one, only one, only one, only one. We are a lot, and that is to make the difference in this planet. And this planet is going to be grateful with that because our mother Earth is with a lot of love. And what our mother have is love. But we need to put of our part too for this harmony. And that thing we do for be good with us, healing here is the first part. Healing here, and then we start to feel the space where we are, the people where we are interacting, and then that is make a big difference. Thank you so much.
Nature is with us all the time. Wow.
How you feel it?
We traveled.
You feel it?
I feel amazing.
I'm super sensitive.
I'm so grateful that you shared that with us and that everybody can try it at home. Yeah, and like you said, like just to, even if you don't sing, even if you don't think you're good, we don't care about that. Find a place where you can just express yourself with your voice and connect to all the elements and to yourself. And
Yeah.
it's the air and the breath knows how to move. And if you cry, if you scream, fuck yeah.
I am.
Like do everything if you want to laugh. But it's gonna move and it's gonna unblock stuff and yes.
It's very powerful, amazing. For me, it's find your own tone, your natural sound, not forcing nothing. Be in nature, be gentle with yourself.
And I always tell people when you start connecting with your soul, with your intuition, I see it as a music. So to find your own music, your own tone, that it's your essence, it's your divinity that moves through you and express itself, and it's like your own fingerprints, but here.
Yeah, but if in the process, if you have more questions, things I can give you tell you more how we can prepare our body, how we can use our cheeks, our throat, everything. It's our body total. We can when we are doing sounds, we can use it. For example, when I send the sound to my feet, I am putting all my body in that direction, with the sky, to my heart, to my sacral.
Yeah.
Our body function, this antenna, is the same when we are making a position. Is the same when we are smiling. Here, our smile are sending a signal to our brain of everything is okay and everything is amazing. It's okay. And then when we are putting positions in our body, all our body are sending corporal signals to our brain are sending everything, sending in different parts of where we want to send these vibrations. And then from here, when we are aware about this, see, we are aware about our thoughts. And then how when we are thinking, we are creating. And then this thought is the seed of everything. Yeah, this thought is having an impact in our body, in our energy, in the space. And from our thought, from here, yeah, is already creating. Here, where we send in voice our thought, and we are exclaiming this thought. Here is the magic. For that, for that, the prayers, the spells, and all this power of have the words.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we are here putting our creation, our magic, and we are putting action with our body, here is the miracle. Here is when is we align our thoughts, our words, our actions, have harmony, and there it will happen the miracle.
Yes. When everything is aligned.
Yeah, we can think something, but our words is another thing, and our actions is another thing. The flow continuing, and the flow never stop. But when you put with that flow harmony, the beautifulness of the life.
And vibration can do that.
Sure. Everything is vibration.
Yeah.
Everything is in constant vibration. Everything is in frequency.
Yeah.
And then even be aware about that. Mean that. So when our perception of our decodification of the reality is expansive, more expansive. Our senses, our super sense.
Yeah. Yay! Muchas gracias. Wow. And tonight you're playing here?
Yeah, we are going to prepare here a session for family, friends, and friends of friends. And today is my last sound session here in Untitled.
Yeah.
And then it's more for it for these beautiful friends that we have here, and we are doing very beautiful things. It's not everybody.
Yes. And I'm going to put your Instagram link so people can follow you. And I know you told me you might go to the UK and you went to Quebec, so maybe you're going to come back at some point. I don't know. But so people can follow you if they want
Yes.
to reach out, and if you happen to be where they are and they can.
Yeah, I'm posting all the dates of we are having the tour for Europe and UK, and then I'm having now making a tour through Mexico. And even if the people want to have a session one to one through video call, we can have a session.
That's amazing. Can you say just a little more about that? Like what's.
How is the session one to one?
Yeah?
What we practice now,
Yeah?
but we are start exploring with the techniques of sound, techniques of how we can use our cheeks, or the position of our body, and all what I am telling you, but will be there. And we are making more a deep experience to this kind of practice. And then from there, any of this practice is the determinate how need to be to function. This is only a key of many keys, many ways. We can continue exploring this, and after that, yes, a full exploration of every person. But if somebody don't know from where to start, I can help to that from where it starts, and then after that, okay, yeah, you know from where. You can go somewhere.
Wow. So anyone that would like to tap more into how to use their voice, their own vibration to heal themselves, release emotion, be more in their body, they can contact to it. They can have a private session with you.
Yeah, it's so very easy.
I'm happy I got to share that, and I love when people can experience what we do, and like find new tools so they can experiment it, like maybe for the first time.
Yeah.
And then they like or they don't, but at least they tried something else. And maybe for some people it's gonna be like, oh,
Que- Sí, yeah.
Like because for me too, when I started to sing like 2 years ago, it was it opened everything, and I cried and I cried and I cried, and it helped me to reconnect to so many parts of my body, like my uterus. You mentioned the uterus, and so it's such a powerful tool, and we have it all the time. Everywhere you are in the world, you do have your voice. You don't need an instrument. Like you are the instrument,
Yeah, wow.
right?
That for me was important. I always connect with our voice because it's that it's something that we have, and then in any point of you are, wherever you are, and you can explore that, feel it, be there. From that, in UK we start to make some retreats we call a self care toolkit, and then we start to exploring techniques of meditation, breath work, with sound, and different kind of practices of give tools for the persons of how what we can do with our body in any point of like we can do something short, 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Amazing. And I see people are starting to arrive, I think, for the night. So
I need to
I'm gonna let you prepare. Thank you so much again. Good. Yes, thank you.
Thank
I'm still vibrating. I'm gonna vibrate forever, but like, yeah. Thank you.